Hello mates, it's me, Aolimity. So, it's about to be day 500 in my world, and I am excited for this. And today I'm just trying to make some sort of like uh, a brewing area. Not really a big thing to do, it's just something that I necessarily need. My brewing area is already on the like on the back of my like I don't know what it is, but it's really in my main part of my house. It's just on the literally on the outside and not on those rooms. So I decided to make an individual rooms of for this. I might also do it for like uh for the wool area, but I'm not sure I'm not sure I'm going to put it right there because I may put it on a separate location instead of my base. When I'm just here just to work around. And right behind this thing, it's literally the smelting area. This room isn't really that big, but it's necessary. It's now day 500. I just waited for a while and it's right there. So here I am trying to build the brewing area. It's not really a big thing, but just enough for things I want to do. Gonna do a similar design like the one from the smelting area where all the ores and like some furnaces are lying around. And I plan to use smooth stone and some polished andesite for tilings. So I have to check everything here to see if it's a good fit and this is good enough. Now I'm trying to clear out the floor just to change this floor into a tile. This could also apply to the ceiling, and I found an iron ore. I'm not sure I'm gonna mine that though, but I really do need an iron farm. Also, I've been checking around the chunk base for a while with the seed map, and I found a ore vein made out of iron, and it's really far, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take advantage of it. So here I'm gonna arrange these things like the smooth stone and polish andesite alternate like that. So smooth stone and polish, smooth stone and polish. It's gonna create a checker pattern, and I'm gonna keep doing this like until it covers the entire floor. Here it is, and just place more blocks right here and there. I do the exact same thing, and then we're done. We just need more. This also applies for the ceiling, and I have to do the same thing on the ceiling. Checkered pattern with the smooth stone and the polished andesite. It's gonna be the exact same thing on the ceiling. So I've got the ceiling already. Now I'm going to do the walls. I decided to try to attempt to do a gradient. I'm going to use stuff, some andesite and a cobblestone. I'm not sure it will work. Gonna cover the entire thing with, with a wall, and just watch me do the entire thing. So I finally done with the entire thing. Now I'm trying to like place some small details right here. I just need to light it up first. This will take a while, but I found some fences right there. And I'm going to use this like some lamps. Just place it right there, and then lanterns here right there go like that. And after that, I have to just place what is needed for a brewing area. Alright, so here's just one thing that I actually forgot. So remember the last episode? I was also wandering around after the last episode to get a happy gas. And then I also realized that I forgot to lock the maps. So in case if someone accidentally opens the map, it will be updated. So this is something that I really don't want to let it happen. So I have to do something about it and try to craft some paints. And also it's almost day 501 and I kinda have to do something about it. I should just stand on the view that you can see the sun rising for another day. Now also I have to check where I should stand. Also I'm on a peaceful mode, so I'm probably safe. And then I realized, oh great, I still have glass on the furnace area back at the smelting room with the ores. I have to get some of those things back. Now, I'm still trying to think this my base is probably my own undoing, but it's not even that finished. It's modular. It will never be finished. It'll be constantly be added until, well, we got the entire base done. Oh, here's me waiting for this moon to set and the sun to rise, and I'm just going to wait for a while. I'm just gonna stand here and wait till the sun to rise. Finally, the sun has risen, and I'm back to do whatever I just need to do. So, hear me out. I'm gonna go. Now, the map has been placed, and I decide to do what's next. I'm just gonna explore around the world a bit and place this thing on the water. So, I finally head back to the surface, and I need to like place the happy gas on the wire, and this will be useful in the nether, especially I have to build upside down on the nether hub. It's really dangerous to walk around. I actually had a copy of my world where I fell down and died on the lava, so this would actually help. So apparently I don't even know how long this will take, so I just have to wait around and see. I have to go to a nearby mountain biome because I actually need snowballs, and apparently this is the thing that the happy gus would try to eat. It's also raining, so I think the flight would be even faster. So look how fast I can go with Elytra and Trident. It goes freakishly fast, and this is what happens. The chunk still loads. And I think we're on the right place. No, never mind. I'm still a bit lost. And also, I just messed around with chunk base and also found a nearby jungle. There is a tiny piece of jungle here, and turns out there's more on the other location. And I think I just went to the wrong place. I don't know why it keeps snowing here though, but I also need to make an ice farm someplace. And here it is. This is the nearby mountain biome. There's also this villager thing. Need to check around if anyone's around, and apparently I despawned them. And right here is where I needed to go. These mountains are really cool though. Like it just dominates the entire thing. Gotta place it right here. And then I decided to start collecting all these snowballs. Using a shovel, tap it like this, you get a snowball. And also have to be careful to not drown on powdered snow, which would be really dangerous for me to do so. Right there. And I have to collect a lot of this, because I don't even know how long it takes to feed a happy gas to its mega size. And I may have to transport the happy gas to the nether, which it would be really annoying to do so. So I was wandering around and found a jungle here. The reason why I need to look for a jungle biome because I need some cocoa beans. And also, jungle tends to be a bit laggy, so I had to reduce my render distance to this amount. Now I decided to look around for some cocoa beans, and also there should be bamboo somewhere. And I also really need the other axe. This one right there, Midori, and replace it with I decided not to replace it because I'm gonna use both. Now over here I'm gonna, well, actually I have to use both because like I need one for like the cocoa beans and the watermelon to harvest the watermelon intact. Here it is. I take some because I never had those things, so finally got some brown stuff. Also it's getting dark. I need a bed. I'm looking for a perfect place to just snuggle down and just wait for the next day to rise. Also there's so much vegetation right there. Okay, right here. Good night. So I've been wandering around this forest. It took me a while to find a piece of bamboo. Bamboo is actually really important because like you can't make scaffolding, and scaffolding is also one of those important blocks that you can go through in and out, and you can also stand on. And this is only a few of those things here, so I had to like wander around just in hopes that I could find a piece of bamboo. Or just like, and this thing should be bigger. Like I really need a bigger jungle, but at least I got what I needed. It's also dense overcast. So I finally came back to my base and decided to plant the entire stalk of bamboo, hoping for it to grow. And for the meantime, I had to just clean my storage room up. And I just realized something wrong with my storage. There's no food storage. I really need that one. The problem is I don't want to put it right next to the usual storage for other items. So I wanted to like use it, place it on a different slot. Like, you know, it's rather than a storage, I could call it a refrigerator just to preserve all the food. And also I need to check my happy gas if it changes anything. And it's still taking a while to grow. This thing is sad. And I don't know how to wait for this, but I just decided to stand on it. It didn't work. Now I just need to wait for a while. Great. Also in the future, that other side of the river, I would try to make a massive farming area, like some sort of irrigation system, and I want to plant a lot of potatoes. And I guess this is it for now. So I'm just gonna wait for this happy gas to grow, and I guess that's it. See you later, mates. I have to go.